Welcome to News with Nolan, a local news podcast for Madison residents. This episode takes place not in Madison, but in Louisiana. But this story all started in the not-so-far-away town of Parsippany, New Jersey. In Kentwood, Louisiana, a man by the name of Nolan was arrested on the charge of extortion. He was a key player in the attempted scamming of an elderly woman in Kentwood. Though the crime took place in Louisiana, the story begins in Parsippany, New Jersey. Nolan is an Indian national who was living in Parsippany on a work visa when this crime took place. Although the date is unknown, sometime in recent history, the Parsippany man found his way to Kentwood, a small rural town in Louisiana. He was there so that he could target and prey upon the elderly and scam them out of gold. He found the perfect victim, an elderly Kentwood woman who, according to authorities, must remain anonymous, who was completely unsuspecting of him and his true intentions. The man was involved in a much larger scam operating in the area of Tangipahoa Parish, Louisiana. The scam was brought to the attention of the Collin County Sheriff's Office out of Texas. They quickly found out what the Parsippany man had been doing, and the details were shocking. Nolan would contact his victims, and in this case, the elderly Kentwood woman. He told her that her bank account and Social Security benefits had been frozen, and the only way to get them back was to give him a large amount of gold. The authorities found out that this scam had been used on several victims and on at least one occasion by Nolan. The authorities were able to apprehend the scam artist quickly before he was able to scam the woman out of $800,000 in gold. The Parsippany man has been charged with extortion-related crimes, and from my research, these charges can be met from anywhere from 1 to 15 years in prison in Louisiana. This is all depending on the severity of the crime. Bott is currently awaiting trial where he will be sentenced for this malicious and exploitative crime. Thank you for joining me, and make sure to tune in to the next episode of News with Nolan, a local news podcast for Madison residents. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.